Hi, it's Donna with Get Inspired. I wanted to share this book with you by Dr. Stephen Gundry. It's a wonderful book. If you follow his plan, it is life-changing. You will lose weight. And, let me just read you the cover. He does a lot of advertisements too, so you can find him. They're pretty long, but anyway. He says, most of us have heard of gluten, a protein found in wheat that can cause widespread inflammation in the body. And if you knew what they did to wheat with all of the poisons that are put on it at harvest time to dry it out, it's really toxic. Anyway, he doesn't go into that, but that's a little added to it. Americans spend billions of dollars on gluten-free diets in an effort to protect their health. But what if we've been missing the root of the problem? In The Plant Paradox, renowned cardiologist and heart surgeon Dr. Stephen Gundry reveals that gluten is just one of the varieties of a common, highly toxic plant-based protein called lectin. Lectins are found not only in grains like wheat, but also in the gluten-free foods most of us commonly regard as healthy, including many fruits, vegetables, nuts, beans, conventional dairy products. These proteins, which are found in seeds, not all seeds, grains, skins, rinds, and leaves of plants, are designed by nature to protect plants from predators, including humans. Once ingested, they incite a kind of chemical warfare in our bodies, causing inflammatory reactions that can lead to weight gain and serious health conditions. At his waitlist-only clients in California, Dr. Gundry has successfully treated tens of thousands of patients suffering from autoimmune disorder, diabetes, leaky gut syndrome, heart disease, neurodegenerative diseases, with a protocol that detoxes the cells, repairs the guts, and nourishes the body. Now in The Plant Paradox, he shares his clinically proven program with readers around the world. The simple and daunting fact is, lectins are everywhere. Thankfully, Dr. Gundry offers simple hacks we can easily employ. Peel your vegetables. Lectins are concentrated in the leaves, peels, and seeds of plants. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Simply peeling and deseeding vegetables like tomatoes and peppers reduces their lectin contents. Shop for fruit in season. Fruit contain fewer lectins when ripe, so eating apples, berries, and other lectins-containing fruits at the peak of their ripeness helps minimize your lectin consumption. Swap your brown rice for white. That's a different thought, huh? Outer coatings are designed by nature to cause digestive distress and are full of lectins. So he's got phase 1, 2, and 3. And so in the beginning, it's a 3-day cleanse that you do. And then you go on phase 2. And so with phase 1, you're killing off, starving out the majority of your bad gut bacteria. And you'd be amazed at what that does. It sends a signal to your brain that it wants the bad food and that you're hungry all the time. And once you get your good bacteria stronger and healthier and more in number than your bad, then all kinds of good things start happening. You feel full longer, and it's pretty crazy. But it works. I've been doing it for 5 years with my husband. You'll see all kinds of things. You'll clear up eczema, all kinds of interesting things. Plus big things too. But Todd and I didn't really have any giant things, but we definitely had weight loss, and I had skin issues clear up. Anyway, so you do the 3-day. That's phase 1. You go on to phase 2, and you can do phase 2 for as long as you want. And really for as long as you want to lose weight, you should stay on phase 2. And then there's phase 3, where you start adding in vegetables that he asks you to avoid, but then you peel and seed them, like tomatoes and peppers. And but there's lots of alternatives. You can eat really well. A lot of people will feel deprived. I didn't feel deprived for that long. I mean, one time we were at a friend's house, and everyone brought all kinds of food to share, kind of a potluck style meal. But Todd and I, we brought our own. We brought a beautiful T-bone steak. I brought steamed organic broccoli with a little bit of butter. I had cream cheese to snack on with some radishes. And we were sitting there eating, and I was looking around at all the yummy food. We hadn't been on the diet for very long. And I was like, oh man, I can't have any of the lasagna or those enchiladas. And wow. But then I looked down at my plate and I thought, oh my goodness, I am eating a beautiful grass-fed T-bone steak. I've got broccoli. Of course, I love broccoli. Broccoli with a little bit of butter. I'm snacking on cream cheese, which is very flavorful, and radishes, and I've lost some weight, and I'm like, you know what? I'm okay. So, if you have health issues or you'd like to lose some weight, I recommend checking out his book. He also has a cookbook with a lot of recipes. That's a cauliflower pizza there. It's nowhere near as good, but you know what? Once you stop eating a lot of the garbage, the stuff that you never would have thought tasted good or satisfied you, all of a sudden is like, well, this is pretty good. So what I have found is using my own recipes, and then I switch out the things. Like there's great alternatives for sweetener. You can use monk fruit, earthanol, I might be saying that wrong, stevia, and if you think you don't like stevia, you probably do. You just either need to try a different kind or how you tried it wasn't good. Xylitol. Now, xylitol is poisonous to your dogs. So if you have dogs or share your food with your dogs, because I love to give my dogs a bite of this or that, I wouldn't use it. Although it's commonly in toothpaste and some gum. So you need to be careful with that. Then there's cassava flour, there's almond flour, there's, what is that? Sorghum. They make that into a flour, and whole sorghum, which is a lot like corn, but different enough to where it's okay on this eating plan. You can pop it like popcorn. I haven't done that yet, honestly, because we just don't snack a lot. But you can have that, and millet. Millet makes a flour. So I make these little tortillas, but I put extra liquid in there, so they're more like a pancake batter. And then I pour them out and cook them on my griddle. And I do that all at once. I make several, I put them in the fridge. And then when we want to have a burger, we toast it in the toaster oven, make it a little on the crispy side, and use it for a hamburger bun. I eat it in the morning with my eggs. If you wanted to have a pulled pork sandwich or a ham sandwich, or makes a great little sandwich. Sometimes I take dates or date syrup and put it on there, and a little bit of whipped heavy cream, because you believe it or not, you can have that. It's very interesting the things you can have and can't have. But as I have learned, there's lots of alternatives. And once you quit craving the bad stuff, it's a lot easier to do this, and your cravings will go away pretty quick. So anyway, it's life-changing. Personally, for me, what I have experienced is my heels of my feet, they don't split. They used to, the skin would split all the time, and that doesn't sound bad, but it can be painful. And I had a weird rash on my finger for like 10 years, and it would come and go, and it hasn't done that. And then I'd have to wash my hair every day because my scalp would just get crazy itchy, and that has stopped. And this is a weird thing I wouldn't have expected. Better bladder control. So sometimes when I would have to urinate really bad, it would be hard to make it to the bathroom without a little bit of leakage. Probably too much information, but I'm probably not the only one. And being on this eating plan, I don't have that problem at all. So, and let's see, my daughter has experienced her eczema clearing up, as well as my husband has. And we've all lost weight eating this way. It's just a cleaner, better way to eat. And anyway, if you're interested, I just would like to inspire you to check it out. And here, I'll show the book again if you want to take a screenshot or stop the video and write it down. I hope this inspires you. I'll see you next time.